Buenos dias. My name is Ki Kim. I'm 35 years old and I live and work in New York City. I thought it'd be kind of fun to make a little video while walking down the street, tell you a little bit about myself and what I do. Right now I am basically an artist, I guess you could say. Basically I take junk out of things like dumpsters and I turn it into art, or I at least turn it into something that's more pleasing than a piece of junk. And when that's not happening too great, I do a little bookkeeping on the side as well. Anyway, I'm here in Brooklyn, which is where my studio is. I'll give you a little shot of my studio building. It's right there. And we're right here at the tip of Brooklyn, at the end of J Street. Over there is where Manhattan is. There's nothing like making new experiences and going to a place that you've never been to. I've never been to Latin America, and it's always a place that I've wanted to go to. I mean, a lot of my friends are from Latin America, and I look forward to going and practicing some Espanol. I get to work in a fantastic neighborhood called Dumbo, down under Manhattan Bridge overpass. And the thing that I love most about working in Dumbo is that it's a real neighborhood. There's a lot of other artists in the neighborhood. And yeah, there's a bunch of artists down there. Maybe I'll go see if they can hold this camera for me.
Alright, whenever you're ready.
Okay, great. So, I'll tell you a little bit about, I'll tell you a specific event that happened. I went to a little island called Panarea off the coast of Italy. It's one of the Aeolian Islands. And it was a hot day, I mean, sweltering heat. And this little island had 1,500 inhabitants. No cars, just little paths where little Vespas drove by and blew gas up in the air. And the beautiful thing about this place was that it was a very bucolic town. It was not even a town, it was a little village where everybody knew each other, and you could basically go next door and have dinner together, and it was like a big family. There was just a mile-long path going all the way down the island that you have to walk down. And it's a winding path with little gravel, and there's nothing paved, and fig trees hanging around every now and then, and cactuses, cacti. So I come upon this fig tree that's right in the middle of the pathway. It was the most amazing fig, just picked right off the tree, right in the middle of this beautiful island. And you took a bite of this fig and the juice just dripped out. And I've never had anything like this ever. I mean, the figs that are traveling in on those crates, those trucks, they're just not the same. To pick one off of this tree that's growing wildly on this island in the middle of the Mediterranean seems absolutely amazing. I really want to visit Oaxaca, Mexico. I've heard so much about it. There are so many things to see there. There's different terrain, like peaks and caverns and the beach. And there's also a lot of different indigenous cultures, which makes going to a small place really interesting, because not only do you eat different foods, but you get to meet all different kinds of people. So I have to say, of all the different places in Latin America I want to go to the most, that's probably the place I really want to go to the most. They make horchata there. They also have mezcal and tequila. And they have tortillas. You have to go to Mexico and have an original tortilla. The sun is setting down in Dumbo in New York City. My name is Ki Kim. Thank you so much for the opportunity to go to Latin America. Okay, we're just taking a walk down the street, and holy cow, it's my studio mate person!
Oh my goodness! Rock on!
Trying to find my friends who had no phone. That was the other thing about this little island. And it was, you know what, I don't want to do that again. I love it here in this neighborhood because there's so many interesting people to meet. Just like the interesting people around the world, the different cultures, and the different backgrounds and the different experiences that people have. Thank you, John, for holding the camera.
All right, we're rolling.
Let's see.
It's a good thing we're editing.
What I was gonna say, and then it escaped me. This is why it's good to have a script. I did start writing a script back here. Like if they don't make eye contact, I'll say hello.
See, I think that in life it's good to have a smile and hello for everybody, despite the fact that I was born and raised a New Yorker.
Yeah, I don't think.
I mean, my first time traveling out of the city, where people actually like walk by and say hello to you, I almost had a heart attack, maybe 2 heart attacks. And I thought it was kind of cool. But in New York, we got 10 million people here.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I don't have enough time to say hello to everybody. I don't have enough time to answer people's phone calls.
Right. But here, you're in Brooklyn. You know, you can't go any further.
But this corner,
it's a nice,
little different.
Corner. I like this corner. I'm liking it more and more.
Way back when, I used to be mayor of this corner, mayor of the neighborhood. Now I'm the jester.
Aww.
And my friend who owns Superfine is the mayor.
These condos are taking over, or
What's that?
are these condos taking over?
Oh yeah. This is the population of all the people I came here to get away from 20 years ago. Back when I came here, it was the cowboy and Indian days, and the Indians actually still won. And it was fucking great. Any place where white people feared to tread in those days was great. And those days are over. And the only reason, and I'm stuck here, but I'm not happy with the changes. I'd love to sell everything and get out.
Really?
Hell yeah. If it's an audition tape, doesn't really matter if it gets you the job. Philosophical question.
I want this job.
You know, I've never been anywhere, I've never done anything, but if you send me there, then I'll have been there. Think of the possibilities.
I'm supposed to say, I'm supposed to talk about all the places I've been to.
Yeah, I read the thing.
Oh, yeah.
All in 5 minutes or less.
That's hard.
It's hard and it's easy, because in one sense, 5 minutes is like, compared to your life, is nothing. And then compared to like sitting and watching it on TV, 5 minutes is like a lifetime and a half.
Yeah, it's true.
10 seconds is a short lifetime.
But I love food. Anywhere that I go, any place where I go to travel, I have to have cuisine. That's the one thing that I enjoy probably the most of traveling. So actually, one of the places that I want to visit in Latin America is this region of Mexico called Oaxaca. How do you say it? Oaxaca.
Oaxaca.
I really would like to go to Oaxaca, Mexico. Say that again? Oaxaca, Mexico.
You can start that whole thing again.
All right, I'm going to start that whole thing.
You're very good. Very good.
Yeah.
You're very good.
Oh, thank you.
Because you're very emotional and you talk like...
Really like to visit in Latin America. It's the region of Oaxaca. The one place So should I tell you about why I want to go to Latin America? Okay.
Please.
I'm getting a little teary-eyed now from laughing so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not getting very rich, but we have a good time here.
That's all right.
Yep.
Better to have fun than to be rich and not having fun.
It's true. Everybody says that money doesn't make you happy. The only thing I know about is not having money does make you miserable.
Yeah. Yeah. Better have something done. Alrighty then. So, I love food. That's where we left off. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Oh, food.
Food. Especially the food. There's nothing like eating authentic Mexican food. And that's also one of the places that makes horchata. It's my favorite beverage. And in this area, they make it from rice. And that is the drink that I have to have when I go. Is that enough? Or should I do more? Talk.
That's what I think is the best thing.
Okay.
Like, I'm sitting right here.
Right. Okay. One of the places I really want to go to is Oaxaca, Mexico. I think I said that right. Oaxaca, Mexico.